Hey YouTube, this is my first review, and please be gentle in the comment section, and the faster we get through this, the faster we won't have to remember this nightmare. So, here we go. Who text me? Now what I'm wearing right now is, I'm going to purely mess up the pronunciation of it. It's either Berezka or Berezka. It means birch in Russian. So this is what I have right now. This is the Berezka sniper suit. Now this suit has been in service ever since the 1980s, or possibly even all the way to the 70s or 60s. However it is, I really don't know. But it does have that unique blend of what birch actually looks like, or what birch is supposed to look like anyway, especially if you live in Russia. And aside from that, I really love the hell out of this suit. I mean, if you're going to a heavily forested area, I recommend you to buy this suit. Buy something like this. I mean, it's comfortable, it's really comfortable. I mean, again, I just love it. I love the texture, I love how it fits. I even love how you can apply it in your day-to-day life as an airsofter. If you're a real stealthy player, I recommend you buying this suit because, again, it has a unique texture of light green as well as a light brown. Well, a heavy green and a light brown. I used to think it was gold, but now after, I mean, believe it or not, this is a whole entire month old. So I've been playing a lot of games in Colorado. Definitely advise not using this out in New Mexico, where it's nothing but barren desert. And I had a little fun up in the Ruckus Airsoft Field in Albuquerque with it. But I was just basically like the biggest target out on the field. I was just one green dot against an entire brown canvas. So, oh man! Long story short, keep it in the woodland. Now, I thought when I first bought this suit, I thought it would come into a one piece. You know, traditional Russian style one piece suit, take care of it, it's just unilateral. But instead, it's just two pieces. You got the torso and as well as you got the trousers, all complete in tandem. And from the most part of it, it's completely made out of cotton, so it's really, really thin. I highly advise, if guys who are living beyond the borderlands of Colorado or anywhere in the north, I highly advise wearing something heavy. You know, like a t-shirt, a thermal, or however you can, just pack layers onto it so you'll be able to keep yourself safe away from the elements. The build of it is really, really simple. I mean, that's how you get for Russian gear. It's simple, but then it's applicable. This thing, it's just complete with one zipper. It has a hood with it, alongside with Italian tassels that you'll be able to secure it, like so. As well as, not as a complete huge belt system. The belt is not included too. This is basically my tactical fanny pack, so I'll be able to show you guys that, well, I don't have any Russian gear to use with this, so go figure. And besides, a sniper suit. You're basically going out there with just your rifle, magazines, grenades. You're a light trooper. You're not carrying enough stuff. And aside from the build, it's really comfortable. I bought the extra large size, but as you can clearly see, it kind of looks large on me. But if you are that next size up, I advise you to buy that next size up just so you'll be able to fit the thing. So, and again, I really love it. I really do love it. It helped out my gameplay immensely when I was up in Colorado. And just recently, Operation Jackal 3. Now, if you're that athletic airsofter who just wants to go on about and just do a lot of action moves out there, I think this suit will definitely work for you. Up for the torso, I mean, well, the blouse itself is very loose, and that's what you want to aim for when it comes down to a sniper suit or any other suit in comparison, because you have all your gear to tie down all the extra loose parts just to keep everything secure. But if you're going to be that type of athletic person to be running around all over the field, I highly suggest you do something about the trousers. They are a little constricted, especially around the crotch area. When I tried to, a while ago when I first bought this thing, I accidentally tried to kneel down, but it was a wide stance in position, and this part right here, I don't know if you guys can see that, it ripped a little bit. Not completely whole of it, but I figured to myself, well, I'm gonna have to get this thing fixed later within the year. But thankfully it hasn't come apart on me just yet, so again, that's highly advisable for you guys to do something about that. If you're a cosplayer and you know a good sewer, or if you are a good sewer, do something about to modify the crotch area in general. And if it comes apart on you, I really don't want that to happen. So yeah, do something about the trousers. But for me, it hasn't completely ripped on me so far, so that's a good sign. That's a big plus right there. Now, I bought my suit for $25.99 at a local surplus store, so at least they had something Russian and able to make something and build something out of your Russian loadout. So that's a big plus for you as well. I mean, be sure to support your local surplus store because you never know what you might find. For me, this was just lucky. I mean, I really can't specify enough how lucky you can get, especially if you got yourself a sniper suit. Now, for beginner airsofters, I highly suggest that you start, well, not to buy something as complicated as this. For me, I've been in this game for more than a lot more years than I should have, but use camouflage whenever it's specifically needed. And for me, especially for me, when you live out in New Mexico, there's not enough places where you can play around with it. But if you travel to places where there's a lot of green, there's a lot less lush forest, yes, buy yourself a sniper suit. Now, for stealth players and as well as your fellow snipers out there, what else can I say? This Berezka sniper suit will really help you out in the long run. Especially for what I got on. This is basically your own small little sniper kit. You got your tactical fanny pack, and that's pretty much what you need as well. I wish I had a rifle out here, but again, I don't have anything Russian related just to fit the ensemble. But that's my bad in general. Now, for you cosplayers out there who want to build a Russian loadout or a Russian impression, start right here because this is what regular infantry and as well as paratroopers also wear too when it comes down to dangerous situations. Especially if you want to build yourself a Spetsnaz loadout. So this is the first step you want to get, instead of just going to the actual, what they're using right now. Because the stuff that they use right now is basically what they used back then. I mean, Russian gear is complicated. They're barely modernizing their military right now. So again, I highly suggest cosplayers or impressionists who really want to immerse themselves within the military faction, start off with buying a sniper suit and just work your way from there. Alright guys, that's all I have for you right now. I know I haven't done anything real airsoft related, but I haven't presented you a gun, but due time. But this is something I really wanted to, I'm really passionate about this suit in general. I mean, it really helped me out. And besides, it's Russian, it's different. It's not like your homemade American stuff that you have to go on there. I mean, I don't want to be that other guy who's just going out there playing with multicam or Marpad every single day. I just wanted something different. And you know what? It really worked out in the end. And I'm really proud of what this suit actually did for me in the long run. So again, if you are one of those airsofters who just want to create, just want to be different, by all means, do what you want. Because again, I really didn't know what to expect when I was playing with this Russian suit, because it just really helped out my game. It's one of those moments that you figured that, well, I think I figured everything out, but in the end, no, I'm still learning. All right, guys, that's all I got for you right now. If you want more information about where to buy your sweet Berezka sniper suit, it's down in the description box below. So be sure to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, share, and please leave a comment so I know that you guys are out there. And this is Skinwalker, signing out.